All right, let's get into this. For the past 25 days, Bitcoin has been slowly grinding up. I know it didn't seem like that, and many people thought the Bitcoin's price would drop lower, but Bitcoin is breaking to the upside, and it seems to me, at this point, like a $3,000 Bitcoin, like a $4,000 Bitcoin, maybe even like a $5,000 Bitcoin price is a pipe dream at this point, as in those prices maybe will never happen again. So the question is, what will the price be at the halving and going forward? Welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily, where, of course, you subscribe for our daily videos on everything going on in cryptocurrency today. The Bitcoin halving search term has just reached a new all-time high on Google Trends. I like that. The reason this is significant, though, is because this is the most awareness that the Bitcoin halving has ever had, and no coiners are searching for this, because I would assume that most of these searches are coming from people who don't know a lot about Bitcoin and maybe are looking to get in and find out, what it's all about. It seems to me that you and me and people who have been hodling for a long time, we've completely forgotten that the freaking halving is 35 days away. This only happens twice in a decade. And with Bitcoin, with the price right now being $7,000 per Bitcoin, the halving is about to leave $45 million worth of current weekly demand for the new supply with nothing. Now, truth be told, the actual halving date is usually a bit of an anticlimactic non-event as far as the price is concerned. In the past, the big Bitcoin price moves usually happen before or after the halving. So if you're looking for significant price increases in 35 days, probably won't see it until maybe 6-12 months. But that's the beauty of Bitcoin. This thing is trending up. And if this continues, which I believe it will, people with a long-term mindset are really going to benefit. People who can actually hold. Holding Bitcoin is a bet for the future that you believe that given enough time, people will wake up to the properties that Bitcoin has, i.e. censorship resistance, i.e. undebasable. You're making a bet that people are going to buy in to these properties. You're betting that demand will increase because people will see that Bitcoin is better money. And since the supply flow keeps decreasing, i.e. the halving, this thing could turn out to be a really good investment if you have the patience to treat it as such. So, my price prediction for the halving, and by the way, guys, take 3 seconds, like the video, support the channel. Let's get this video out there to as many people as possible. My price prediction for the halving, maybe around $8,000. My price prediction is really that this thing continues to trend up because demand will increase and supply will decrease. And so sorry, I can't get more specific than that. 8,000 maybe by the halving, it's really a long-term game. But I'm curious to know what you think about this. So I've talked for a while. I'm looking in the comments right now. Let's see, the people who comment. You guys are the real experts, right? Let's see what you guys think. Bitcoin price predictions by the halving. Now, I am acutely aware that there are people who aren't as bullish as I am. There are a certain amount of people who don't even believe that Bitcoin's bottom is in. And while nobody will really know until enough time passes, there are people who believe that Bitcoin could go lower. To those people, I want to share this recent article with you. This is the argument as to why Bitcoin has bottomed. Has the crypto market bottomed? That's the question that's been on everybody's minds over the past couple weeks. Ever since the March 12th capitulation event, traders have been divided over this question. Despite the uncertainty, Willy Woo, a prominent on-chain analyst, recently weighed in on this pressing debate, writing that 2 fundamental metrics are suggesting the bottom has been established. And I'm aware Willy Woo is not always right. He's just reading the on-chain data and drawing conclusions. But let's get into his opinion. Utilizing 2 indicators, Willy Woo explained that the way in which Bitcoin's mining ecosystem is developing is indicating this market has bottomed in March. So 2 things. First, the hash ribbons. Moving averages of the hash rate have started to recover, which is a reliable bottom signal. The last time the hash ribbons looked similar as they do now was in December of 2019 at the bottom of 6,400, and in December of 2018, the bottom 3,150. That was the first thing. So the hash ribbons look similar to those points in Bitcoin's history. The second thing is that the miner energy ratio, the ratio between Bitcoin's market cap to its energy consumption, is in the buy zone, and briefly breaking into the extreme buy zone during the March crash. The last time this ratio entered the extreme buy zone was months before the previous halving, prior to the 4,000% rally to 20,000. And of course, that did take many months. And, he gets into this, into, his tweets right there. I just summed them up for you. Let's get to something else. Other factors are flipping bullish too. There are other factors suggesting the worst has passed for the cryptocurrency market. According to screenshots of crypto-enabled retail brokerages based in the UK, shared by trader Nick Patel, a majority of users of these platforms are leaning long on Bitcoin. In fact, for IG.com, they're signaling that 78% of clients' accounts are long on the cryptocurrency. Furthermore, Coinbase Pro order book shows that there are more traders bidding the foremost crypto than selling it, with their existing nearly 24,000 Bitcoin worth of orders down to an order price of $2,000, and just a mere 4,000 worth of orders up to $12,000. The fact that there is such booming demand for Bitcoin suggests it will be hard for sellers to push the cryptocurrency back to the $3,800 lows. So, further argument as to why it's less likely we'll go down. And if we're not going down, we're just going up. And this maybe is the most interesting, in 35 days after the halving and for the rest of Bitcoin's life, you're going to need a lot less money to just maintain a price point of $7,000 for Bitcoin. It'll be a lot easier to keep a price point of $7,000. So just for some history, for the past 4 years, to maintain $7,000 price points since October of 2017, Bitcoin must have had about 400 million new cash inflows every month for the last 2.5 years, assuming all trading is a zero-sum game. After the halving, we only need 200 million to keep a $7,000 level. So if 400 million stays, what do you think is going to happen? Now, despite all of this, caution is still advised. Even though the most bearish people have turned long-term bullish, those who go all in a speculative asset will get wrecked. I agree with this. And finally, let's take a look at our Bitcoin, the subreddit, the most popular subreddit for Bitcoin. Wanted to point out a few things. Number one of you posted our video about Mark Cuban and Mr. Wonderful. Somebody who wasn't us posted this video on Reddit, and they're getting a lot of upvotes on Reddit. So we salute you. If you take one of our really good videos and post it on Reddit or Twitter or what have you, a lot of times that stuff gets upvoted. So please, that's a good thing to do. Besides that, something else I wanted to show was, I thought this was cool. Red Cross deployed a tent bought with Bitcoin donations. Check this out. Bitcoin donations saving Italian lives and helping to protect first responders on the front line. Anonymous Bitcoin donations worldwide. Should be proud of this. Bitcoin against the pandemic. So, yeah, that's good. Beauty of Bitcoin. You can send money anywhere in the world. Nobody can stop you. And its network effect is the biggest, highly liquid. You get that. And that is it for me today, my friends. My name is Aaron. I hope you got value in this video. I'll see you tomorrow.
Like the Chinese government out in Beijing. Cryptocurrency, it's a real thing. Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you got a lot of that, you're a wealthy man. But if you go to the Republic of China, get a little coin out. Yeah, it's a shiner. See all the sunlight reflect off the currency. They're not doing that well though currently. A trade war coming on between here and China. Yeah, the White House in fear saying, oh God, yeah, we got those tariffs. Gotta keep the money in that balance. If you don't study it fiscally, there's no laughs in here, it's a risk for me.